So we are boarding the Disney Treasure. This is part of their inaugural sailings. The inaugural sailing is for the first year. Their first sailing was in the end of December, so it runs for the first year. We are on the April 26th sailing. It goes from April 26th to May 3rd. So this is our first time on the Treasure, and this is an absolutely beautiful ship. It's got like a warm feel to it with the color palette they use. It's also Disney's newest ship in their fleet. The atrium here actually, so the way that they have the stairwell there, it has if it has a waterfall effect going down, and actually like the pool of water ends right here at the bottom of the stairs. But yeah, no, we're just excited to be on here and happy to take you along.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Fleming family. Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Fleming family. Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Arnetta family. Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Fleming family. Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Reynolds family. Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the McClary family. Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Robbins family.
So you can see they have a lot of different characters that actually come out on Embarkment Day. Earlier they had Mickey in his adventure hat that was like waving. Now they have Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen out there. And we got Goofy over here doing a little meet and greet near Bibbidi Bobbidi. But yeah, no, so it's cool. Like there's just gonna be so many characters you'll be able to meet on the ship. We're excited to see who we're gonna meet.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard the Robbins family.
So here we have the Scat Cat Lounge. It's basically themed after the Aristocats. But it's a bar, like piano bar. It's really like very classy looking. You can see they've got like lots of like cool shapes in here. It's got a nice warm ambiance to it. If you look over here at the piano, you will be able to see there's little paw prints going up on the piano, the side of the piano there. And I don't know, we love cats. We've got a cat river, and I'm sure he would definitely approve of this bar. But a lot of times they have just like piano players in here at nighttime. Like, so it's nice, like, chill area. So this is outside the Scat Cat Lounge. They're like vases. I think Disney had a miss on this. Those should all be broken and on the floor, because that is what a cat does. They test gravity. This right here is actually like right outside the Scat Cat Lounge. It is a like mural of Aladdin, the genie. I just thought it was like really cool looking. This right here is part of the Skipper Society, so it's like near the Jungle Cruise Bar. These are all things near the atrium, but it's like it's like a little bit of everything as far as what you see on the ship and everything, as far as different buildings. That it's all part of things that you see on the ship, but also Jungle Cruise related. And this right here is the Jungle Cruise Skipper Society bar. It's similar to how in the Wish, it's in the same location of where the Tiana's Bayou bar is, and you know, it's got that same like theme where it's got like greenery. You see like just like a lot of the leaves and everything like that, and
definitely get the Skipper Ale. It is delicious.
So you heard it from Stu. Get the Skipper Ale.
They're little monkeys
They are cute.
with oranges, like the orange bird.
Good. You know my thing about Orange Bird?
Alright, so we're just getting to our room.
Little side note, if you do bring a Magic Band Plus, you can use that as your key to the room. Or you grab these cards here.
Yeah, they always put them right on the fish extender. That's what they call the little thing on the side. A lot of people will hang things so that they can trade things.
Now, a little side note for something I already just totally slid in here. For your lights, you need to use your room key, or for those clever people, you find a random card you do not need. Stick it in, otherwise you pull this out, they will time out, and you will have no lights without a card in this section.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Or
continue.
actually, so we're gonna
We're gonna start
right
down
here. We're already here.
Let's start with the throne.
So the thing about Disney Cruise Lines, they have actually two bathrooms. One is where you have
The throne. For lack of a better word, I mean, it's
but it's
the
like
duvet.
which is pretty nice because like you can have somebody using the bathroom in here, and then
And we're walking. We're showing.
somebody using the bathroom in here, which is your shower.
Which, trust me, even with two people, total advantage.
Oh wait! What do you?
Yeah, not ready.
You've got it's a pretty deep bathtub. I mean, I don't know, lengthwise it's not.
I
great,
cannot see.
But
Oh, come on, we both fit in there.
anyways, and then we have the body wash.
Yeah,
So
let's-
the shampoo, body wash, and conditioner. I'm a huge fan of the body wash. So it used to be H2O. It's now a Disney product. They purchased it when H2O no longer existed.
But they will never say as such, so we just assume that we're right. Just saying.
But yeah, you got a lot of room to be able to do whatever you got to do to get ready. And we have an Encanto room.
Hells yeah.
So we got this really beautiful mural. We love Encanto, so. And then this right here,
We gotta talk about this.
yeah, that's what I'm showing. So I ordered this prior to us coming on here. It's for the inaugural sailing, Disney Treasure. It's a blanket. And then you have the pillow up there. Those are free for, well, they're not free, but we paid for them. We get to keep them. We get to take them home. Apparently, so there's another blanket underneath here. So you'll see like the towel animals made out of, like we'll be showing. That blanket
is what you would have if you didn't purchase this extra.
Yeah, and these blankets, as long as they're available, people can buy these ones also. They're like, I think what I read online from other people have been, because some people just love these, they collect them. They're like $200. Like, I mean, so they're pretty, but they're a really, like, it's a nice blanket. Like, it's not too thick, not too thin.
We're not buying.
Yeah, no, we've got enough blankets, honestly.
Now, this is something I need to investigate because I'm concerned. Because we're silver members, Yahoo, not all that great.
Yeah.
And everybody gets a lanyard.
We only
Now,
got one.
Anybody who can count, there's two of us and a lanyard.
Yeah.
And I didn't bring.
We didn't bring our other
We didn't
one.
bring our backup lanyard, so
Yeah.
mild issue that we're gonna have to
So-
talk to our stateroom attendant to figure
Our
out.
stateroom attendant or guest services, one of the two.
Yeah, we'll
try
figure
to-
that
yeah,
out. Unless it's
'cause-
like somewhat. Oh, I mean,
No,
hey,
I don't think it's in there. I think that's
but
like.
there is something in there.
Well, do you want to open it? I don't think there's. I don't.
I didn't say my thing would be in there. I just
Yeah, I
said
don't.
there's something in there.
Yeah, I don't think that's okay. You,
Oh, I know what it is. And I just stuck my butt in your face.
correct.
Sorry, my bad. This is the standard bag.
No, well, the thing is, okay. So this is what's really cool about this one, is that so we did get one. So we've been on the Fantasy and we've been on the Wish. We've gotten the bags. They always give silver members always get the bag, but like this one is like a backpack, which is really cool. Like you can put it on your back and you
Am I
know,
supposed to
like
model
it's-
this?
Yeah, no. But usually it's not that fancy, I guess. I mean, it's got, it'll say the sailing. This one says the inaugural sailing. That was like, that was really important to me. I liked that all this branding saying Treasure inaugural sailing. So
There is another bit in here.
oh yes,
These are your towel holders. So when you're going out either on the deck or you're going on an excursion or castaway, this will hold your towel in place
you
on top
can't
of your...
see it. You're blocking it with your arm.
There you go. See? It's lovely. But that'll keep it on your chair as opposed to having like the clips.
Yeah,
so
and
that I'll be using.
On a side note, we did also bring our own little clips.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Apparently you brought our clips.
Yeah, because honestly, so like anything that I'm getting from this, like I want to make sure that it doesn't get taken, because you know these are things that and I mean I don't know. I mean probably nobody would do that, but I mean you just never know. Like somebody wants like something extra, they just think that somebody left their towel out there and like they don't have a chair, they take it off, and then you've lost that item. We also have some other things here.
Are we doing this now?
Well, why don't we start? Why don't
later.
we start from the right and move to the left?
Yes, because there's something I just noticed. So I guess we'll go there.
So.
Really?
What?
Time for super beer. Mickey, the #1 mouse.
Yeah, it's from Mickey.
Thanks, Mickey. Quality beer mug. I mentioned this earlier. Ironically, it looks larger on TV, but it's still a tankard. Let's not call a spade a spade.
Yeah, it's still you're still getting more
It's
money
still a
for
20, like,
yeah, because
that is more than 24 ounces. Trust me, I know.
Wait, when you buy the beer, you're still spending the same amount that you would for the regular standard size. If you didn't have that mug, you'd still be spending the same amount, but you're getting a larger pour.
Stu, have the happiest of birthdays. Jackie in Casa del Encanto. Because we're in the casita.
So, on a side note, Stu's birthday is tomorrow. So, this is our celebration cruise to...
So you got me a cupcake?
Yeah, I got you a cupcake.
Cool. Yeah, I have, in all fairness, just for behind the curtain, I have no idea what's in here except for that box.
So, wait, do you want to open said cupcake so that...
Here you go. What is that? Is it a marshmallow?
No, I think it's just icing.
Well, what is it?
It's just icing with Mickey on it. You want...
Hey, editor, throw it on the screen what this is called. Okay.
It's just a cupcake. It's
More than a cupcake. It's gotta have a clever name. If it doesn't have a clever name, it's not cool.
It's a Mickey cupcake.
Okay, here's the other part. I can guarantee this is my birthday gift from my wife. I'm not gonna open it. It is a floating cruise ship Bluetooth speaker, so I can annoy people on the beach.
Yeah, well, a castaway.
And I will do that.
On a side note, each of our excursions is at a beach. So we actually will probably get some use out of this because...
do we have a waterproof container for our phones?
We do have one.
Good. Then this will work.
We might... Do I have a... And I have a waterproof purse that I purchased from Bowie.
Then hey, we're gonna put it to the bloody test.
I don't know how well these things will... We're experimenting right now. Well, so you have to read the cards. I don't know if
I forgot to read the card.
I tried to be clever.
Have a magical birthday? Let's see. The #1 duck, Donald, who is my personal favorite.
Because he's a sailor.
He is a sailor, which we can never figure out why he's never captain.
Yeah, but I figured that would be,
That is appropriate.
Yeah. I mean, Donald thought it was appropriate.
No, I already read
because it was from Donald.
Are we really doing this right now, or do we want to save this one?
Is that the last thing? I think that. Well, before you get to, so we also purchased some water because that was another thing that
apparently I got water for my birthday. Have the happiest of birthdays, Jackie. And you doubled it.
Oh, I don't know.
It's from La Casita.
Oh, well, water is homely.
So. Okay, moving on.
Okay, so let's open. Why don't we open that?
Open what?
The other item. Did I put anything clever on that?
Happy birthday from La Casita.
Oh.
I'm not making it up. Ooh, it opens like that, huh? In fact,
it's like a treasure chest.
Let's pop it over here.
Okay.
Okay. This I did know about. You can only pre-order this. You cannot purchase this on the ship.
Correct.
And it's a treasure box. And trust me, y'all understand it more later.
Well, that's a pretty color.
This is a very pretty color. It looks like your nails. So, flutes.
They're stemless wine flutes
Stemless wine flutes.
with gold trim.
Someone used to collect wine glasses. That's why she knows better than I.
And these cool
These,
things.
I do like the
Oh,
coasters.
wait.
Sorry. I moved too fast. I do like the coasters. They're like legit ceramic. Like
Yeah.
it's
like they're nice quality.
it's not your back of the like
And,
pool bar
on
coaster.
a side note, they also say inaugural sailings also so Disney Treasure inaugural sailings. And you get
Christmas ornament.
cute little Christmas ornament. It's like Aladdin's lamp.
And we did miss this due to technical difficulties of us coming in, but this we'll show it later. This lamp is in the atrium once we pop in.
Yeah.
But we'll cover that later. Now, you think you were done, but wait. There's
more.
Without me breaking any of this.
But wait.
Because I'm actually literally terrified I'm going to break that.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, well,
we have another lanyard.
I still want my other lanyard.
You can have the silver one. I'm taking this one. It's my birthday, remember? Oh, I don't know if my card's going to fit in those. But we do have a lanyard, so problem kind of solved.
And then we have a luggage tag,
We have a luggage tag,
which is really cool.
which,
Like it's like
trust
a hefty,
me, we'll show, because we do have a thing about
it's a
luggage
hefty
tags.
tag.
Dude, this thing
Yeah.
is weighty.
Yeah.
And what is this, a notebook?
Those are stationary
Oh.
cards with little envelopes, and so yeah,
Oh. Where are the cards?
the cards are right in front. Well, there's one card.
So I have one card.
One card.
And 20 envelopes?
Yes. No, there's got to be other
There's
cards in there.
There's got to be more in this. I'm pretty sure there's one in each one.
There you
There's
go.
one in each one. Let's not misrepresent. So if you like somebody a card,
There you go.
there you go. That's cool.
Which you can do on Castaway Cay from their special post office there.
Why are you going to get ahead of us?
Well, I'm just saying you could think this through in the beginning, saying, "Oh, I want to send myself some stationery from Castaway Cay and have it postmarked from Castaway Cay in the Bahamas."
And for the record, I am taking this out until we solve the the missing lanyard
Yeah.
problem.
So just a few other things. So
Yeah, you go while I put things away.
we've got artwork in here. This is it looks like the La Casita. I don't know what is that one. I'm looking at that one right there.
Those are all of their
Their
rooms,
door, yeah, rooms. But I'm trying to
dear.
figure out which rooms are what. Okay, I can tell that's Bruno's. Bruno's is
That's-
up there, and that one,
That-
the pink one's going to be Isabella.
That's Isabella. That's her mother.
Okay.
This is for Abuela. This is, I don't know.
Wait, isn't that the kid? Isn't that the kid with the
that is-
animals?
that is Antonio.
Yeah.
And is that Mirabelle's because she has to sit in the room?
Yeah.
You'd think we saw this movie like 100 times because we have, but you know.
So it's Casa Madrigal. Anyways,
How'd you get that?
it was on the.
Oh, it was
board.
written. So later, I think we already mentioned this.
Yeah, we can't go outside yet because
but-
they're refueling.
Yeah, we literally have a do not enter sign.
And I'm hoping that they're going to tell us at some point that it's fine to go out, but right now
Yeah,
it says
we'll-
no access to Verandah until 4.
We'll
It
cover
is
that.
now,
2:16,
so we
which
have,
is quite aggressive
yeah.
since this ship has been here since about 6:30 in the morning.
and let's see, let's look in, so here we've got
The hairdryer.
a hair dryer.
This is the mat.
Yeah, so you can bring your own hair products, like as far as like a curling iron and or a hair straightener. You cannot bring a hair dryer because the hair dryers,
You got to watch the wattage
Yeah.
because if you get to a certain wattage, and I'm pretty sure we have no way to figure out what that wattage
and
is.
even if you have like a straightener or a curling iron that's over a certain wattage, they'll probably let you bring it on, but
it
you
ain't
might
gonna work.
Yeah, you might plug it out and it's gonna do nothing. So one of the things, I've heard this hair dryer is actually pretty good. I'm hoping it is. I can't get into it because I only have one hand.
I'm coming. I was busy. I had to have a glass of water.
But this hair dryer apparently is supposed to be pretty good.
What is it, a bloody transformer?
Yeah.
The hell? I mean, hey, look at my hair. I don't know. I don't know this stuff.
Anyways, it has a diffuser. Look at that. So it's better than like a subpar one. You know, like usually you go to a hotel and you have nothing.
I'm
Like
not going to be able to return this.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
You got it.
Cool. And then we're just going to do
Yeah.
that.
So we're gonna try that out. I usually use a Dyson, which it has the attachment on there with the the hairbrush thing. So like that's gonna be like a weird thing for me. But all right. And we got more stationery. Like we got the ship. I mean, these are like standard. You get this on every
and
cruise ship.
Take them. This
Yeah,
is, well,
this is
aside
all
from
free.
this,
Yeah.
this is all yours.
Yeah, the pen, the paper, the envelopes, the postcards. We also have like we can do
There's a knock at my door.
Yeah.
Hold, please.
I think that might be our luggage.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good. Thank you. 8054, we have Jacqueline.
Well,
Okay, so
Now we're
the other thing we want to talk about, our steward just came here. He was
stateroom attendant.
stateroom attendant. Came. He was I think it's called steward also though.
Yeah, you might be right.
But he came and dropped off one of our luggages and just checked in with us to see if there was anything that we needed. We did bring up about the laundry, but we do have to go see guest services for that. So the other thing I wanted to touch on was just that we have a room service menu here that you can put on your doors for breakfast. I think you have to have it on your door before
10 p.m.
3 a.m. No, 3 a.m.
Is it 3 a.m.?
You have to have it on your door before 3 a.m.
Let me guess. It says it right on that paper.
It does. But you can order, it's like some like generalized like food for breakfast. But it's nice because then like if you have your balcony, your veranda, as they call it on Disney.
Whenever we can go out on it.
You have a little table there that you can eat on. And
In fairness, in my mind, it should be mildly bigger.
Yeah.
But it gets the job done because a lot of things I'm sure you guys just saw.
it's pretty decent size. Oh, you can't see it right now because this is not in its right spot. There we go.
Would you get your camera in line, woman?
Yeah, so I think it's a pretty decent size balcony. Like, and it's nice also because, like, I think some cruise ships, like, we don't have much experience on other cruise ships, okay? So, but I think some cruise ships, like, the area that's in front of you is actually more, like, whited out so you can't see, like, right all the way down to the foot area, where this has, like, a glass, like,
That
so
is fair.
so it's still, like, protected. You're not going to fall off. But
Nobody falls off a cruise ship.
well,
Trust
I mean,
me.
well, no,
Not by accident.
I was gonna say, let's. People have fallen off, but I mean,
Not by accident.
fallen off. Well, I mean, they could be drunk. It's possible.
What are you gonna yeet yourself over that freaking?
I mean, people do
4.5
crazy
foot
things.
thing?
People do crazy things when they have alcohol in their system. A lot of alcohol.
Okay.
Not saying
Let's go back to where we were doing.
yeah. So
Segue.
yeah. So right
Closets.
now we have this closet here. Now let me open it up more. Pretty decent sized closet. And you got a bunch of hangers. A lot of room actually. I think this
this
is
more-
actually bigger than.
Is this bigger?
Yeah, like I mean, like because
Oh, God.
usually you don't have it go all the way
They
extended
usually
down.
have like more shelving.
Like shelving, yeah. So like this is actually.
There's also a crap ton more hangers
Yeah,
than usual.
because I was actually worried about that. I was worried that we were going to have to bring our own hangers because every time we've gone on one of these cruise ships, well, Disney cruise ships, because that's what we
Again.
have experienced.
All the cruise ships we know.
But they're always like a limited amount of hangers, and so
This
this
is the most hangers I've
Yeah.
seen in our
maybe it's because it's
both
newer.
our trips combined.
Maybe it's because it's newer and, like
And people haven't stolen them yet.
that's very possible. So that's not all. We have another
Something
closet.
with
More
thicker
hangers. Yeah.
like this.
And yep, got your life vests.
Don't do it.
And we are
We are Assembly Station J. I
Yeah.
know that's where you're trying to
yes. Thank you.
go. Oh,
And we have shelving here, shelving there. We've got a safe there.
I'm gonna pull this out because it's kind of
Another
dark.
shelving and one more shelf down there. So good amount of
And
space. And
Laundry bag.
laundry bag. And so we're probably going to have, I mean, we're thinking about dry cleaning our stuff. I mean, as long as everything's reasonable, but from what I've heard, it's usually pretty reasonable.
We'll report back on this.
Yeah, because I mean, So they have, like, we're literally on the same floor. It's the 8th floor where...
I'm pretty sure I could throw a rock at the laundry.
Yeah, the laundry room, because it's like literally right near the elevator in the forward area. That's exactly where we are. So we have the opportunity, if we would like, to go use the irons, because there's irons there.
Because you cannot bring an iron or use it
Or a steamer.
or a steamer.
Yeah. You
Like,
cannot bring those. They are basically a fire
They will
hazard.
confiscate
Yeah.
that. They'll give it to you at the end of the cruise.
Yeah, like when
but
you
they will confiscate it.
and then it will delay you getting off the cruise ship. Like, I mean, you'll get off the cruise ship, but you won't be able to leave the port because you'll have to go wait in the line to go get your item, and like it's way more trouble than it's actually worth.
There may have been an issue in the past where you brought something that wasn't a surge protector, but they thought it was a surge protector, and they took it out of her bag, and it was left to the port gods because we didn't pick them
plug
up.
Things I got that said cruise approved. I thought it was fine, and apparently it wasn't.
fine.
But at that point, like when we got off, like it wasn't anything I cared about because it's not something we use at home.
It was so cheap. Like, we're like, eh.
Yeah, I was like, well, just leave it there. It's not. I'm not going to wait an hour to get this thing I'm never going to use.
Correct.
So hopefully
Cool.
it went to a good home.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody has it.
Yeah.
All right. So for now, I think we're going to take a little break. We do have assembly in about an hour or so.
It's at 3, right?
I think it's later than that.
Oh.
But so we're going to take a break.
And then we have the sail away party.
We do have the sail away party, and we're also staying at Plaza de Coco tonight, which
Yeah, we're gonna have our food at so like our first dinner is Plaza de Coco. We're super excited. Amazing.
Excited.
Yeah, because like Coco, we love Coco, everything about Coco. So super, that was one thing. Also, that's another important thing. So we have reservations at Palo tomorrow.
Mañana, because we're talking about Coco.
Yes. And so we called Disney prior to coming on here to make sure.
Why do you keep me in shot while you're talking about this?
I don't know.
I
Here.
don't know what to. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we wanted to make sure that we did not miss Coco. Like, there's 2 shows of Coco, but we didn't want to miss either of the shows. So we made sure that by calling them, we could make sure that at least that those weren't going to fall on our Apollo day. So they did move some of our what our normal seating was going to be, just to make sure that it fell into those lines. And so we got Coco for night 1, and which is even better because.
Afternoon, Disney Treasure.
And hang on for the announcement.
Your assistant cruise director, and on behalf of Captain Marco, we wish you a warm welcome on board.
Thank you.
Just a friendly reminder that our mandatory emergency safety drill will take place at 3:55 p.m. today.
Okay,
I was right.
The assembly station can be found on your Key to the World card and within the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. And
We
I
have to get
suggest
on
you
that
look
more.
now to find the location of your assembly station. Directions to your assembly station, which include the emergency routes and exits, are posted on the back of your stateroom door. As a reminder, your entire party, regardless
swear,
of age or how
he
many
sounds
times
like the
you
guy
have
we
been
had on The
with us
Wish.
before,
He
are
does.
required
We have no way to
use
prove or
mandatory
disprove that.
Well,
but
when
he
we
does.
see him.
process.
Yeah, fair.
If you have not yet downloaded
He sounds
the
exactly like
Cruise
him.
Line Navigator app, I do recommend you do so now, as it contains everything you need to know about entertainment, port adventures, dining.
I'm sure this is really exciting, guys.
He's the entertainment guy,
The app
so that's why
He
he's.
said he was the captain.
cruise line.
He said he was the captain.
He's not the captain. He's the entertainment director.
Oh, okay.
But that's why the entertainment is important to him.
Before connecting to the DCL guest Wi-Fi network. Speaking of our amazing port
Oh.
adventures,
He's just gonna keep going, isn't he?
our port of call is with an unforgettable
We may cut this.
adventure. Don't miss out on this opportunity to create lasting memories
Oh.
with some once-in-a-lifetime
Treasured memories.
experiences.
He missed
Space
a
are filling up fast.
opportunity.
He
there.
did miss an opportunity there.
Book your port
Yep.
adventure now on your DCL Navigator app, or stop by the Port Adventures desk located on Deck 4 midship, and our team will be happy to assist you.
If you have issues, it's guest
Also,
services.
if
To
you've
do
not
what?
yet verified your
If they-
child's
I see this. Like, if it goes on too long, I blank everything out.
suggest
I
you do
stopped
so now.
listening.
And the Oceaneer
He
Club
should break this up into like
Deck 2
2-minute clips.
Just another friendly reminder that
I thought he was done.
emergency drill
Oh, we're back to assembly drill.
55 p.m.
You do not need your life vest for when you go to the assembly drill. I guess that used to be a thing. You do not need them.
Are required to attend.
But do not be late.
Disney Treasure, and
Let him finish
you have a
babbling.
magical cruise vacation, and we'll see you.
At the assembly station.
Anyways, do not be late to your assembly station. You'll have everybody waiting for you, and they will all hate you.
Especially if you're on a side of the ship that, you know, is in the sunshine.
Yeah, yeah, no, like people will get mad because it actually holds up the entire ship. It's not just one assembly station that's going to be held up. It's the entire ship. So
And you must stand there. And it's not fun.
yeah,
It's not fun.
so don't be that guy
Yeah, just
or
PSA.
that family, that girl.
Do not be that human.
Don't be that kid.
Why is it gotta be a kid? All right. So we're gonna pick up after the assembly station, and when we're heading up the.
Oh, let me turn this around to you because now I'm just looking at myself.
Well, you should look at yourself. We're probably gonna end it there until you see us hiking up God knows how many stairs after the assembly station to get to the sailaway party. But if I don't die, it'll be worth it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah, so side note, do not take the elevator unless you have some.
Take the elevator.
Do not take the elevator unless you have a disability after
Fair.
the
Okay.
assembly
My bad.
drill.
Fair. My bad.
Because the elevators, there's like 8 elevators. There's a lot of elevators, but they're so small. Like I mean, like we cram people in there, and you're like literally like breathing on the other person.
Ew.
But if leave it for people that actually really need them at that point. You know, if you can walk upstairs, walk up the stairs.
May I have
you
your
know.
attention, please?
Oh, so
This
I
is
got
the
no
officer of the watch
Oh.
speaking from the bridge. Refueling operations are complete.
Oh.
Allowed to smoke only
So,
in designated areas
we
on
can
open
go
decks. Guests
out
may
on
also
our
use their
veranda.
room for
So this is a
breakfast.
good announcement.
Thank you for your attention.
Yay!
Are we sure about that?
Yep. They just said we can use it.
No, they said we could smoke.
If you can smoke, you can go on your veranda.
Touche, salesman.
Okay, so here. We are going to figure out how to open this door because I'm pretty sure. I want to see if he struggles because we always struggle with it. Like we think that we know what we're doing, and then something. Oh, look at that. Anyways,
We are
So,
now
yeah.
allowed on our veranda.
look at this. She's a beaut clerk.
We can't. Oh, new ship.
Oh yeah. So
Way over.
way over there. That's the NCL
Aqua.
It's their maiden voyage.
It's
So,
not their
like,
maiden voyage. They actually had a maiden voyage from Europe, but it is their maiden voyage from Port Canaveral.
Okay, it's the maiden voyage from Cape Canaveral. But it was all in the news today.
Which is the only reason why I know this
Yeah.
information. I'm not like I don't have infinite
We're-
knowledge. I just happened to see it on like
We were watching.
the Fox News this morning.
Yeah, we were watching the Orlando news, and it was talking all about. I mean, they just kept clipping back to it. So
Because
yeah,
our
so
TV
that's-
in the hotel that we did not show for reasons.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool because like the last time we were here in this port, we were here back in December. We went on the Disney Wish, and that time I'll show you a picture. But like we were literally in the port as the Disney Treasure was doing their media event. We had no idea, but like we came to port and I knew that the treasure was going to be there, but I had no idea like it was actually going to be a sailing that was like a special sailing for media at that point. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. We got to see it. Like I don't think that we'd ever have that opportunity again where we're going to be on a ship and be able to see this ship right next to it and like see it at night, literally like 4 a.m, come out here and see this ship all
Like,
lit up.
oh,
It was beautiful.
Look, it's the treasure.
Yeah, it was
It was
really
amazing. It was just
Yeah.
stupid dumb luck. It was freaking
yeah,
awesome.
and it just looked so amazing. Just like we definitely have to go on the ship, but like we already knew we had to go on the ship. But we
I made the face.
like, because everything on the ship is basically what we like from Disney. We love Encanto. We love Coco. We love the Haunted Mansion. We love
Jungle Cruise.
Moana. Like, there's a Moana show on here. Like, I can't wait. Everything's amazing here. So this is gonna be like our happy
Amazing.
space. Yeah. So all right, we'll see you later on. Bye.
Day 7. I'm still alone. My food still keeps showing up. I really hope Mom and Dad will come back soon. Keep watching to see what else happens in my terrible life. Bye.